Hello, I'm back home. So this is Mount Arvon. There is a contested site, which is Mount Curwood. There was some differential LiDAR GPS something or other that says that Mount Curwood is actually the highest point by less than a foot. I don't care. I went to the one that Rand McNally and the state of Michigan and Google says is the high point. Now, I was less than 4 miles from Mount Curwood, but because of roads being closed and I didn't have very good maps and I had very little cell phone signal, I didn't get to Mount Curwood. So this will show you how I got to Mount Arvon and the issues I had attempting to getting to Mount Curwood before I just gave up and went home. So I went to the area, I explored the area, I'm happy, I'm putting a check in the box. So tippy tip top of the Michigan UP, here we go. Hello and welcome to Mount Arvon, Michigan, the second highest point in the state, apparently. I mean, it says it's the highest, but some scientific LiDAR differential GPS something or other said Mount Curwood is higher by like 8 or 9 inches. But on Rand McNally and maps and Google and state website, this is listed as the high point. As far as the road up here goes, well, you can see the parking lot. This is a really easy walk up here, but the road that I'm not sure about. I took the exact wrong way to get up here. I went on roads that you're going to need a serious four-wheel drive or an off-road bike or four-wheeler side-by-side to get through. I got turned around a couple of times, not good. 2 creek crossings with great big, like, fist and head size rocks. And then I get up here and there's a Honda minivan at the trailhead for hiking up here. So there's a trailhead and gates, but if you've got any ground clearance whatsoever, like a Ford Escape, a Toyota RAV4, anything like that, you can drive up here. Granted, that could change with any reasonable amount of rain. So I can't tell you what roads to take to get up here, because I wouldn't send anyone on the roads I took to get up here unless they wanted an off-road challenge. And I fell over. So I can probably tell you how to get from here to Curwood when I do that part of the route, but that's where we're going next. So a bonus to this video is Mount Curwood, the other contested high point. Within 12 inches of each other, who knows how accurate their measuring is. I'll just go to both. Okay, buddy, you got too many in there.
Hooray, I did it again! Okay, how the fuck do I get to this goddamn mountain? Okay. I've wasted 2 hours going around in circles trying to find this Mount Curwood. I don't care anymore. My hands are killing me. Got a big old blister starting here. Every time I go down what I think is a road that's going to get me where it needs to be, it ends up at like a logging camp or a dead end, or the rocks are so big they're bouncing off the skid plate and tearing my shoulders apart. And I'm sure there's an easy way to get there, but I don't have enough cell phone signal and I don't have enough patience to find it. So I went to the one that all the maps and the state website says is the high point. I'm calling that good enough.
I'm gonna say I can't make it to Mount Curwood. I really don't care at this point, because I've got like 470 miles left to go home and it's already noon. So maybe I'll come back out some other time and do Mount Curwood if I'm in the area again, but I got Mount Arvon. That was a weird looking bug. Some kind of alien freak bug. But I got Mount Arvon. That's good enough for me. So I can show you how not to get to Mount Curwood. And even if you just come out here and ride around aimlessly, it is beautiful. But bring a skid plate and knobby tires, because there's probably at least a dozen times when a big old rock hit my skid plate and that would have taken out my oil pan if it wasn't there. So at least it's a beautiful day.